preparing.
Welcome everybody to this continuous integrative medicine case report educational series. We have been bringing to you people from the Ayush, from yoga, from science and technology, from the physicians and policymakers, and they've been coming and sharing with us their experiences, their technology and evidence, such that we can learn from their facts that they have been presenting, so that we can publish the records and documents that show the evidence of systems and data from not only modern medicine, but also from the Ayush and other medicine. And we have started going beyond the Ayush and the modern medicine to people who have been part of our society, important people who are managing COVID, managing law and order, justice delivery system, and they're all part of our bigger integrated healthcare system. And so far, we haven't really directly dealt with them and directly not considered them as a part of integrated healthcare system, if I may call it. But they have been around. So our effort in last 109 days has been to project them and to learn from their scientific endeavors, learn from their social behavior, learn from their interactions with the public, so that the aspects that are important for integration into health can be imported in improving our healthcare system and making it cost effective. Today we are joined by a very important person and a dynamic police officer from the IPF batch 2003. We also greet him for his recent, he was promoted to Inspector General of Police. He is also the Director of Higher and Emergency Services stationed in Gangtok. You can see that he is in a very beautiful environment with mist at the background, and we thank him that he has been able to spare time despite his very busy. We know that just like doctors, policemen are playing such an important role in managing COVID, managing public, ensuring law and order. He is with the emergency services, and he's with us, and he's going to be talking to us about going to be talking how the life is becoming new normal after the COVID, because he feels that every time a human civilization goes evolves over time, every time a new change happens, a new event happens, our behavior also changes, the social behavior also changes, and the civilization takes on. And he has his perspective on how the new normal is changing the human and the social behavior. So he will be talking to us about post-COVID era and what he predicts, what kind of social and human behavior he's been seeing and predicting from his position of a police officer. So over to Manoj Tiwari ji. He's our Inspector General of Police at Sikkim, Gangtok, and he will share his thoughts and ideas. We are proud privileged to have you. So over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for inviting me on this platform to talk to you people and to get connected with you. It is now we are in middle of this problem, you can say, as we are receiving various media reports that vaccines are going to come in coming 2 to 3 months. In the next current quarter, we will be able to see some positive development, and by the second quarter, third quarter, we will be able to see at least some vaccine on which we can rely. These are the news and reports. Right now, the number has already crossed over 11 millions of COVID patients, but now people are recovering and we are seeing bit, you can say, calmness. Earlier, people were very panic, under very panic situation they were living, and they were not knowing what to do, how to do. I am going to talk about new normal. What is new normal? New normal is the norms, or the norms particularly, which society is going to adopt, which were not going to be likely to be adopted very soon, but we are now changing and we are acceptable to that particular change, and we have adopted in our normal life. If we talk about human history, we will see the invention of fire and prevention of fire. Taming the energy was one of the biggest leap in human After that, the second era, you can say, the agrarian society, cultivation of crops, and then we saw domestication of various animals, livestock. That made society much more independent from the jungle and from the hunting, going for daily hunting, etc. And our population size, our society, everything evolved in a very different way forever. After that, the Iron Age, it gave basically the required power to humankind to make big empires. And after that, the biggest change after Renaissance, you can see this is the IT era. In IT era, now this first pandemic is happening in this kind of scale. And this particular mobile and mobile app on which we were depending for any kind of order. Now we are going to rely and live with it more than ever. And many things which were not in our daily routine has become our part of life. Living in particular flats, keeping social distance, not mixing with people, and only talking to people on social media, social platform. These were the basic complaints. I think a few months back, people used to say, now people are forced to cut from the society. But because of this pandemic, now we are seeing this has become the normal practice. We are congratulating, we are celebrating various functions. We are congratulating for the success. We are sending our all kind of messages on social media platforms only. And this is the reality. In country like India, where marriages or funeral, anything, any problem, whether it is happy occasion or whether it is sad occasion, a lot of people used to come and participate. But now you can see because of the restrictions and because of this COVID era, all these things has gone forever. Now you will see the destination weddings, people going far away with very few collected people will be very common because people have adopted those kind of changes. Likewise, our service industry, that is also going to change forever. Work from home culture is developing now. And you will see the concentration in huge cities is under tremendous danger because if you are going to work from home and IT is available there is no compulsion to live in those big cities where living cost is very high, pollution is very high. People will not be forced to rush to the offices. Online education and classes that has also started. The only problem what we are facing, as they were telling that they were busy with Ayush to educate people, to give them immunity booster. Police people were also involved in traditional kind of therapies, which prevented in India, particularly initial days, from mixing up and from gathering at one place. And this definitely helped till large extent to prevent the spread of the COVID. And the enforcement of lockdown by police officials and jawans on the streets, that too keeping themselves away from their home and family, that was the kind of job which has been done by the policemen who always stood to help out the people, to regulate the system, traffic, and you can say the places. And police people, they were always in constant touch as first responder to the people suffering from any problem, from airport to railway station to traffic point, anywhere. And like doctors and nurses and other people who are busy in essential services like cleaning up your area, your town, policemen were also the integral part of this fight against COVID. They were Corona warriors, and I am proud to be part of that particular community. And we have always hand in glove with doctors, our yoga teachers, Ayush teachers, other people in municipal corporations who are working together and who are basically now witnessing this new normal happening in our day-to-day life.
Would you like to interact with us and spend some time on the questions?
Yes, if anybody is having any question, that is more than welcome. I don't know what
So
was the quality of voice because net was
it was good.
blurring when we were
It
talking
was,
earlier.
no, it was quite good, in fact. Thank you for telling us about the way you visualize the new normal. Yes, the technology is now taking a new space in our lives. But I think the punctuality has also become a new normal, because if you have to start a program, you have to be at that time, because it is digital. So you have to be really at that time. My first question to you is about your Ayush experience that you mentioned. The police have also been taking Ayush.
Particularly, yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about your own police? How they taking?
For my own personal experience, so what we are practicing is the yoga. Every day we used to do yoga in the morning, and particularly breathing exercise, Kapalbhati and Lom Bilom, Brahmari, Udgiti. These are the things. Then Surya Namaskar. Besides that, there are many kadhas which are available, syrups which we use to take as immunity boosters. So they are helping, and that basically gives us confidence. One thing which is Giloy Amrita, we have used on regular basis for almost 1 month. So that gives us confidence that we have got the sufficient immunity booster that helps a lot. There was another homeopathy medicine which was used widely by Bombay police, that is called arsenicum album, something like that. So they were using, and it gave them the kind of confidence. I don't know whether it is effective or not, but it gave the confidence that okay, you have taken something and your immunity is strong enough that you will be able to save, at least protect yourself from any kind of infection from COVID.
Great. You will be happy to know that even Chandigarh Police Director General of Police, Shri Baniwal ji, is also very actively involved in taking the yoga message and to his troops. And even Chandigarh Police new recruits were also exposed to yoga training as a part of their training program. So they used to do half an hour to 1 hour of yoga. And very recently, at the advice of the Ministry of Ayush, they are being given an Ayush preparation. I think it is called Ayush 164. And also in Delhi Police, they have given it for prophylaxis of COVID, because you people are exposed to law and order, and you have to, basically you are an extension of public health, because the important thing in COVID is prevention and protection, and there was a lockdown, so police enforced the lockdown, which prevented the disease from spreading. Now also you all are playing so big a role, so you need to be protected, and that is why I think yoga, as you mentioned, has a very major role, and not only bringing mental balance, keeping anxiety and stress away, but also this kada that you mentioned and the homeopathy medicine which was used by Bombay Police you mentioned. We had a homeopathy Director General from Ministry of Ayush in our program. He also mentioned the same homeopathic medicine that you just alluded to. So, and he said that this is scientifically proven and it has some good results. But at our journal, the journal which is Integrative Medicine Case Reports, we want to publish data, real data, which has shown before and after effects in the blood or in prevention. So we would like to encourage you to also participate in research programs of your troops who are given the CADA or who are given these interventions, and see the effect before and after, and share the data with us. So even individual reports, 1%, 2% who has benefited, we would like to have that report from you, and we would like to publish that in our journal. So
definitely, I'm more than happy to provide you and share those reports.
Are your troops also doing yoga every day in Sikkim? Because you have double duty, because you are also close to the border, and you are also involved.
I think most of the Jawans, they are performing yoga only because it is very, you can say, cold weather, and you will witness the rains for almost next coming 90 to 100 days continuously. So it is very difficult to go for outdoor exercises. So mostly people, they prefer to go for yoga, and this breathing exercise is done by almost everybody. I have interacted many people, so they are continuously practicing.
Great.
I will send you some pictures of Yoga Day, International Yoga Day also. So you will be
Thank
happy to see the kind of climate, beautiful climate, and in that they are doing the yoga. I will share it to you.
Yeah, we will post it in the same group. This group, as you will be happy to know, has about 10,200 subscribers and members. And
Great.
in last 109 days, the total views have surpassed about 1.4 million. So because of the lockdown, we were able to reach out to people to take the science of yoga and Ayush to them.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
There's a question from one of the Facebook viewers. He's asking, what is your opinion about the coronal of Swami Ramdev? Did you hear about that?
I said there is Kadha. For immunity boosting, they have launched certain Kadha, and Gilo is one of the content which is available in that coronal. Coronal name people may doubt, but that it is going to nil corona. But at least it will definitely help in boosting immunity.
Sure. Thank you for sharing your views. And I think more trials are happening. One trial with NIMS they had, and now they are expanding their trial in more numbers, and they call it as an immune booster. So that is so. And what about your proximity to the border? Does that divert your attention?
Yes, sir. Aerial distance is around 40 kilometers now. You must have read in the newspapers. Things are improving, and we are hoping that they will become normal. But now, as I said, as per my topic, we were talking about new normal. So this is also new normal at this border.
Absolutely. One last question for you before we let you go for your busy duties. The question is, in your own life, when you were, when you were recruited in 2003, and then you were trained, you underwent training, and then you were promoted from one step to the other. Whenever you got a big challenge, whatever was your biggest challenge in life, did yoga or any of the traditional methods help you more, or did you take the help of anxiolytic drugs or stress reducing?
What happens if you go? Basically, after joining IPS, I learned many things like horse riding. That was new to me. Swimming. We went for rafting, etc. So there were many activities, rock climbing, many adventurous activities, which we learned and picked up as a skill, and we got that strength also to do those things which were not otherwise part of our life. So that was the major change. And cross country and half marathon, 22 kilometers, running that much, we were not even able to think of that we can walk 10 kilometers. And finally, there we ran 22 kilometers half marathon. And for long route march, we used to go for around 42 kilometers. So that was basically building ourselves for new challenges. And when we joined the service, there were certain occasions in Chitrkut, Bandhavan, where I was DIG, and in jungle operation, we went there, and we went almost 36 hours. So that kind of coming requires physical stamina, mental toughness, and everything. And training prepared us for those kind of challenges.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing your views and your endorsement for the yoga and Ayush system. We wish you all the best from all of us, and we hope to see a new Sikkim, which is known for its greenery and its good health, and you have beautiful valleys around you. And we hope to remain connected with you. Would you like to give a last message to the viewers? Final to the young people who are aspiring to become
Yes.
IPS?
What I would like to advise, particularly our young friends, that they should be punctual and focused in their life. Whatever they want to do, they should try to excel in every field. Whether they are cooking, they are taking bath, whatever they are doing, they should try to excel. They should try to improve the timings of their work, whatever the work may be. So these things will definitely prepare them for the challenges of the new society. Now, skill is more important. In this lockdown, you must have realized that if you are knowing cooking, if you are knowing driving, you are not dependent upon any other person, any other service. You are not going to call any person who is coming and delivering you your required stuff. So you have to do everything, and you have to adapt with the technology. You have to be very fit. You have to be mentally tough, and you have to be very skilled. These are the things which this period has taught us. So definitely, these young people, they will have to adapt these things, and they have to prove themselves to be fitter person for this new world.
Thank you very much for that very inspiring talk and sharing your experience and the final message about skill development and remaining focused. I think this is very important. So we thank you again and we wish you the very best
sir.
in services, and we are very proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It was very nice to talk to you and being connected with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you.